the Nets. You know, it's funny. A familiar face has been with the Lakers for 2 stints, and now he's back for the second time with Brooklyn. And of course, we're talking about D'Angelo Russell.
And you know D'Angelo has something on his mind as far as the Lakers are concerned. He wants to win every game, but he really wants to win against the Lakers. In the last game they played against Charlotte, D'Angelo was the man. He had 28, 27 and 6 boards leading his team, and he's got a good guy to run pick and roll with because he plays with a guy by the name of Nick Claxton. He can set a good screen, and then he rolls to the front of the rim. The Lakers are going to have that backside help to stop him from getting lost and throwing it down. Then on the other end, he can protect the rim pretty well also.
All right, let's go. Lakers trying to bounce back after the loss in Boston and win the second of this 4-game road trip. Luka and the fellas going up against Brooklyn when we come back.
Shaq's back in, turn, shoot. 8-foot jumper, and his birthday is good. Pass into Shaq. Some of the finger rolls it in. Here comes Shaw in the front court. Lakers trailing by 7. Ball into Shaq. Now they trail by 5. A little hook shot. Making 4 out of 5 shots. Here's the ball underneath to Shaq, and Shaq lays it up and in. He's got 10 points, and the ball into Shaq. He's underneath. He backs it up and in. The ball into Shaq for the only place to go. Lays it in. Fisher into Shaq. Shaq go to the dribble. It's underneath. Blocking the chip in the middle. The backcourt to pick him up deep. Fisher throws it up the front of the box. 3 on 2 of the knee. Comes all the way into the Shaq. And Shaq slaps it home. The ball this time against the Harper underneath the Shaq. Shaq's there. Got it scored. Green gives the ball on the bounce pass to Kobe. Long pass all the way into the Shaq. Slammed up. 3 on Given. 3 on Chilcutt. Pass under the Shaq. Slammed up. Sacramento brought him in the first round. Pick it up. Pick it in. Ball over the right. Looks for Shaq. And low. Shaq there. Puts it up on his birthday and puts that in. I think he's trying to score now. I mean that. I think he's looking for maybe a new career high on his birthday. The ball comes over to AP. Here's the ball out to Kobe. Back into Shaq. Shaq turns. He puts up, but that's good. He's got 44 points. Under the Shaq. He's there. He's got it. He needs 6 points. 9:51 to play for a long way to Shaq. He's got the ball. Standing over. Beautiful play. The game is over. It's in the refrigerator. The door's closed. Lights are out. Takes the little butt again. Hart and Shaq under the basket to score. Again, they'll get a chance to get it back to Shaq. Kobe underneath gives to Shaq. 61 points. 17 points. No good. Rebound to Shaq. That's 21. He knows what's going on. He's 28 under the Kobe. Shaq gets the assist. And Kobe makes a spectacular underneath.
Thank you.
Good.
It's official. Season 5 of the Basketball Africa League tips off from April 5th to the 14th of June. Hey, it's season 5 and you can feel the vibes. The BNL back now. Watch the legend. He got legal tutorial. We open like kids, making life a big time. We got years in the space, doing your steps clean. We making the great, not a rep in the dream. These days just a league. It's a story and soul, where the future of the game shines brighter than gold. Not in my house. Crossovers in the city, feel the energy pro. Backs and slip, you know the national show. From the dirt coach to the grand stage, every shot in the back, they turning the page. Can't see the future, now they rewrite the play. Dreams take flight, it's the brand new day. Feel the rhythm in the chest, heartbeat of the game. BNL, think about we igniting the Africa, we shine. Hopes to the sky. Season 5 is here. Take it to the left. Africa, we shine. Hopes to the sky. Like Carl's Jr. Each burger flavor is a charred royal legend. Never settle for a boring burger again. Welcome back to Brooklyn. What a great day. A marvelous day in the New York area. It reached 63 degrees. Spring has sprung here on the East Coast. Here's the Lakers starting lineup. How about Big Alex Len getting an opportunity in the middle? You've got Dalton Connect and Gabe. They will be firing from 3 tonight. You can bet on that. For the Nets, their key man missing tonight is going to be Cam Thomas. He's on a little bit of load management for his injury, which he's had. But Cameron Johnson, having a career year. And remember, Zaire Williams, Southern California product, played a year with Bronny in high school. Alexis, keys to the game. Stu, brought to you by Alexis.
I'm sorry, Billy. Keys to the game. Austin Reeves has to get back to the pre-calf injury. Austin Reeves, they'll ramp him up and get him going yet again, and then limit their turnovers. Always good to have few turnovers, and tonight is especially important. And then keep Brooklyn at their average field goal percentage. They average just about 44%. Keep them under 44% from the field.
All right, Mike. Different starting lineup. Seems like every night now you're telling us about a new rotation. Speak to me.
Yeah, the Lakers really banged up in this one. It's the entire starting front court and their top front court filling. So, yes, the unique stuff tonight. If you take a look at Connect, but it does help to have Luka Doncic. That raises the floor for everybody, of course, as does Austin Reeves. You know, Billy Stu, I put it to JJ, just wondering, is there any part of you as a competitor that looks forward to a game like this, getting to see if other guys can step up in certain situations? And he basically said, no, I'd rather be healthy. That's a good point. I guess that's fair. And yet, the game must go on. So we'll see how the Lakers can make up for those four key front line guys that aren't going to be in there, especially led by LeBron James.
Yeah, you always would obviously love to be healthy. Every team would love to be healthy, but you also want to see how your team responds to certain stimuli. And let's see what happens to the Lakers without 4 of their top 6 or 7 players.
And again, for LeBron, we're hoping 1 to 2 weeks. He himself said he doesn't think it's as bad as it was about 7, 8 years ago when he felt the pop, and he missed up plenty of time in that one. Gabe, good flyby that time. And it's just a step to the left. And Vincent's got the first bucket, and it's a 3 for the Lakers.
They executed that play setup to start the ball game to perfection.
12th in the East, Brooklyn. I mentioned they have lost 7 straight games. It's their second 7th-game losing streak of the season. D'Angelo into the key. Good pass. Good feed. Underneath and an easy dunk thrown down that time by Claxton.
Again, I say it all the time, but I always used to like to overplay guys to their dominant side. Force them to go the other way, not to let them completely beat me that way, but take away their major strength.
Now, big game tonight for Reeves. Hasn't quite been the same since coming back from injury. Here he is kicking into the corner. Dalton's got a look. Oh, that rolled around and came out, but Alex Len gives him a fresh 14. Luka! Going to glance off the rim. That's going to be a team rebound. Out of bounds near the Laker bench. There's J.J. Redick. Again, the injury bug. This team, though, 8-2 since the break. And the Lakers have the 6th toughest remaining schedule in the NBA. After tonight, just 9 teams left. There'll be 10 on the road and 9 at home. Luka trying to force them to get up in the air. He just bullies into Williams and scores off the window.
Well, he does a great job of using his body.
The other end, we got a whistle and a foul.
You know, he gets by his defender, keeps him on his side, doesn't he'll help with the right arm, but then just steps through and kisses it in off the window.
There's the head coach, Jordi Fernandez. Boy, it's been a tough year. I know they're learning and they're rebuilding. 25 double-digit losses this year for Brooklyn. That's near the bottom. In fact, they lost a game 126-67 earlier this year. And actually, that has been a kind of a focal point since then. Their defense has really played poorly. There's LeBron. Again, a week, maybe 2. He played the majority of the game against Boston at the Garden the other night. By the way, our officials tonight, John Goble, Ray Acosta, and Jonathan Sterling. Goble in his 18th year as an official in the NBA. Luka will bounce it now to Reeves. That's a good look under to Alex Len, who fumbled it. Boy, Alex was right there.
Hit him in a real bad spot.
Right in the hands, right?
Right in the hands.
Yeah.
No, that was a good play there. He just tried to react before he watched the ball go into his hands and ends up with a TO.
It's a good opportunity for Alex. Had a tough debut when he first came over. Remember up in Sacramento. Hasn't gotten a whole lot of playing time since, but certainly tonight he gets a chance. Bad pass and stepping in to get it is Luka. Luka.
That's a good read by Luka.
Reeves corner. Len, good offensive rebound, doing some work. Into the key comes Doncic. Doncic has it knocked away, and it's now Keon Johnson. Johnson did not have a big scoring game the other night, though. Look at that move, and he lays it up and in.
And he followed up his 2 missed free throws on the previous possession with a nice move on that play.
Behind the back, wowing the crowd here is Reeves. Doncic on its way. Shot long rebound. It hit the heel, and Johnson had the rebound. Cam Johnson, formerly down in Phoenix. D'Lo kicking out of the right-hand side. That's a rainbow that's knocked down by Williams. Averaging just under 10 points a game. Remember, he went to Stanford, born in Lancaster, went to Notre Dame High, and then to Sierra Canyon. At the other end, that's good box out by Claxton.
Not a bad off-the-move dribble by Dalton. I'd like to see him expand his game just a bit.
This is one of 12 games in the NBA as Luka steps in front again. His second steal. And then the Lakers botch a break going the other way.
He did a good job again of just anticipating where that next pass was going and reacted quickly and to steal.
Who can run on this team? They've been allowing it. About 19 fast break points a game over the last few weeks. Talking about Brooklyn. 2 Laker turnovers so far. Indeed, Claxton's going to travel. That's their 3rd turnover.
Started out with his right foot as his pivot and turned to his left and then picked that one up as well.
Now, Brooklyn 4.5 out of the 10th spot. If they have any aspirations of getting to the play-in, that's occupied by the Chicago Bulls. Lakers 2nd seed currently. Oh, it's a good drive. Score by Gabe Vincent. He's not just a 3-point shooter.
Just good read by Cade. Him off the screen by Alex Lynn and take it all the way.
So the Lakers shooting 75, Brooklyn was shooting 75% to start the game. They missed that opportunity. Lakers are just 3 for 9 out of the gate. Luka kicks it corner. Trying to drive baseline is Austin. Out of it goes. It doesn't go. And the foul's going to be on Williams, his first.
So again, look at how Gabe just picks the bounce pass up and reads the defense, notes there's nobody at the rim, takes it all the way and lays it up and lays it in. Austin now back to doing what he can do better than just about anybody, and that's get to the free throw line.
Yeah, and an 86.5% are on the year. Just 2 two-point baskets, though, in the last 80-plus minutes over his last 3 games. Came into the game just 2 for his last 11 inside the arc. And we got a moment. How about this right now from Carl's Jr.? Early going here in Brooklyn. And 2 more games on this roadie. It'll be a back-to-back. In fact, in the next 10 days, the Lakers will have 3 back-to-backs on the horizon. 7 games in 10 days for the Lakers. The depth will be tested. Cam Johnson pull up over Len, who extended that long arm of his.
Look how quickly they're sending that second defender to Luka.
Set, fire, after the great feed into the corner. Timeout, Brooklyn. 7-0 run.
Lakers doing a good job of getting past midcourt and then moving the ball and making the Nets get into a chase situation. As Reeves with the great pass to the corner and Gabe with another 3-pointer. The Lakers by 5.
The best job in the world. I can play and run and walk. Nice jersey, baby.
Hey, make sure of your passes. They live off the turnovers, but the effort getting back has been fantastic.
Stop in transition, keep running, keep throwing ahead, man. We got some opportunities to attack in transition. Get it up the floor. Get it up the floor. All right, here we go.
This is an uncharacteristically hot night for the Sixers.
Looney misses. Golden State on a couple of chances. Here's Maxey, who hasn't scored, yet the Sixers have a 6-point lead. Maxey fires to Oubre, tries it again from the other wing. Kelly Oubre back-to-back 3 balls, and it's the largest lead for Philadelphia tonight.
Focus on the margins, right? They haven't got out transition. They haven't got offensive rebounds. There'll be natural ebbs and flows.
The drive and kick team. Then the ball gets below the free throw line. Ball below, all below, right? So we can get our rotations right.
Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell with authority. And his back is turned.
Don't go nowhere. This physicality, it ain't going nowhere. Pace is great. Probing great. Run the lane. Fill in for trail 3 is perfect.
Here's Brooks. Off to Thompson. Thompson. Serving the team. Sliding in for the flush. His eyes got big as soon as he got the switch. And welcome back as well, Victoria Phillies.
One, and what that really strikes me is that he has been available this year up until this Wynn injury, and that's really all you can ask about.
That's all you can ask, is to have him in uniform playing. The 3-1, obviously it's a good record without him.
Yeah.
But you'd rather have him dressed than sitting over there in street clothes.
Well, since Luka debuted on the court, Lakers are 8-3. Russell just kind of taps it
That was
over
just about
to
his travel.
Claxton. He was this close to a turnover. Johnson on the outside. He's being guarded very loosely by Doncic. Now right up in the uniform, completely different is Vincent. Sliding down is Johnson to beat the clock. Going to be a foul. Oh, they bailed him out. Bail on Doncic.
That's, I thought he jumped by him. But they're saying that as he went by, he hit him on the top of the head.
Lucas first.
Johnson actually trips and just about gets out of the play. That's at that angle, you really can't see the touch on the head, nor will you be able to see it there. But the referee was about 3 feet away.
Yeah, we're going to get a review.
Lakers are challenging this call.
By the way, we're courtside. That means the green light is right here. Right here. It's actually right next to David, but it's right here next to us.
Well, we'll find out the results of this challenge.
Timeout, coaches challenge the LA Lakers. They're challenging the defensive foul called on the floor.
The Showtime Lakers were known for their crowd-pleasing offense.
We don't look fans out of Magic Johnson.
But winning 5 championships requires something more.
Michael Cooper brought the mindset that not only was he the best defensive player, but also he made sure we were all focused on defense as well.
He brought out the hard work in everybody. He took great pride in it.
Earning all defensive honors 8 times and Defensive Player of the Year in 1987, Cooper relished shutting down opponents' top scorers.
I think Michael Cooper was the GOAT of perimeter defenders.
Cooper was also a high-flying threat on offense.
One of the most incredible athletes to play this game of basketball. Did I throw the lob, he go up high and slam dunk it.
Call that the Tupelo in Los Angeles.
Cooper embraced who he was for the Lakers. He ran point guard at times. He guarded the other team's best player. You start doing that many things on the court, what you are is a connector to all that great talent around you.
After his playing career ended, Cooper continued to find success as head coach of the Los Angeles Sparks.
Los Angeles, you have back-to-back WNBA champions.
Adding to his legacy as a winner in his hometown of LA.
That constitutes a foul against, or they'll send him to the line to shoot 3.
So the Lakers, no more challenges left, and we're not even halfway through the first quarter. That'll help with the flow of the game, if nothing else.
Well, his right foot was inside the arc, so
Yeah.
he'll only be getting 2. He missed his previous 2, so let's see if he can convert these.
Here's Keon at the line. He started the last 3. Had a career high 25 points in a game twice already this year. How about this right now from Morongo?
Ricky Smiley, live March 29th. Get tickets now. Morongo.
Well, eventually he might make a free throw. In fact, he just did.
Yeah, 1 out of 4 to start the
Yeah.
game.
From the floor again. Lakers just 40% out of the gate. Gabe's been the man so far. Reverse slam is spun up and in by Luka.
It's a nice move by Luka that time. Normally drives in there and kicks out to the corner man and trick the defense on that play.
30 plus, 3 straight for the Don. And it's 14-8. Lakers up by 6. Cam Johnson kick wide open for 3. This is a team that has not been able to shoot well all season long. They're in the bottom 5 just about any or every offensive category. Down the middle, Len, that's a good kick. And Vincent's at it again. Len, that's a good kick. And Vincent's at it again.
You know, normally big guys get in there and want to flush it, but Alex Lynn smartly threw it into the corner to the hot hand.
Well, the Lakers started 2 for 8. They've made their last 4 field goal attempts. Same spot, another 3, and this one goes down by Johnson. We're going to see Vanderbilt trade Jemison.
I hope we see him real soon.
Because you can't see anything, Stu. Watch the monitor. They make a great wall, don't they?
Yeah.
Here's Luka. I can barely see, but I'm good. There's a handoff. No, it's not. Now back to the outside. Clock is down to 3. Dalton knows it. Oh, it's a good move. Stop, turned, but wasn't even close with the mid-range jumper. And then Brooklyn knocks it out of
Another
bounds.
look at Luka taking to the basket and just nice flip shot for the two-pointer. And then Alex Lamb going to the rim. Nope. Pitches it out to the hot hand. And Gabe Vincent continues to shoot it well from behind the arc.
Vincent getting the starting nod, has not missed. He's 4 for 4 and 3 for 3 from downtown. Already 11 points for Gabe, who has been in a mini slump himself. Not tonight. Doncic wanted to whistle off the window. Again, we've got Vanderbilt and Jemison in for the Lake Show. So you got Doncic, Vanderbilt, Jemison, Vincent, and Connect. They'll try the other corner 3. That one's off target. Take it wide open underneath. Go ahead, go up with it. That time, Claxton. He hesitated for a moment, but nobody was there. At the other end, they go immediately to Dog Boy.
What a pass.
The Lakers taken out of the net, and what great vision.
What a pass. I mean, that pass was absolutely perfect.
Boy, between Doncic and LeBron, 2 of the best outlet passers in the game. And we see him every night here with the Lakers. Doncic. Outside to Gabe. Gonna have a little heat check. No, he goes all the way in to score. He's doing everything so far tonight.
The thing he's doing is so smart is he's reading the defense and not forcing anything.
There's a lot of energy for this Lakers squad so far in this game. 21-13.
Another look at that pass from Luka. Look at this thing. Two-hand chest pass. I mean, it could not have been more perfect. It was right on the money. And then Luka finding Gabe, and Gabe making the right decision yet again.
You know, remember last year, Luka was not only first in scoring, but he was second to Tyrese Halliburton in assists per game. This year, he averages just under 8 assists a contest. As he quarterbacks this possession for the purple and gold, gets bumped a little bit. Boy, out there to challenge right now. Brooks, brother Doncic once again. That's 2 times now in a row that he was hoping to get a whistle. He's got to hustle back because they've got numbers. That's a 3 launch. And Jordan Goodwin has control of it. Jemison, he's not going to get a lot of points, not going to shoot for you from the outside for sure, but he will crash the board, set a mean pick and roll. And he's got some attitude too. One's knocked out of bounds.
Got a short clock here, 6 on the 24. 3:33 to go here in the first quarter, and it's been a good first quarter for the Lakers, especially one Gabe Vincent.
That was Tyrese Martin from UConn, who just knocked it out of bounds, just turned 26 years of age. Catch and shoot, Goodwin. Yes, sir, for 3.
Well, the one thing that'll drive a coach crazy is that direct pass for a shot from an out of bounds under the basket. They just don't like to see that. And the Lakers did just that. And they run their lead even further. 24-13.
Will inbound the ball. Johnson over Parrish. He hits it. The Lakers win. Get a 3-point. Lakers
by Verizon, Visible Connections. And take a look at the last 5 games. You know, Luka is up there. You know, now that we get to see him every single night, Stu, we can marvel at his intelligence and his vision when he's on the basketball.
I mean, yeah. I mean, the way he makes passes, I mean, the old two-hand chest pass, a fundamental thing, and he does it as well as anybody.
He can contribute in all 3 categories. Can he put up a 30-20-20 like the Joker did? I mean, that was one of the great all-time performances in the history of the game the other night. Doncic, 17-footer. So the shot is off to start the game. He's 2 for 8. He figured he's going to get at least 20 field goal attempts up. Now maybe more. Aaron Sharp is in. Beekman into the corner. Short rebound. Goodwin. So the Lakers from 3. They started 1 for 5. Since they're 3 for 3, they made their last 3 from downtown. Doncic, look at this. That's their job. They're doubling up on him. He's looking for the open man, Vanderbilt. Touchdown to Jefferson. He runs right over a man for a charge.
That's where you have to catch and then change direction. Don't just catch and just immediately go forward. Catch, read, change direction, and get a chance at a three-point play.
So the ball belongs to the Nets with 2.5 remaining in the first. Their last win was back on February the 22nd at Philadelphia. Boy, what a nosedive they've taken because of injuries themselves. Sharp down the middle. He goes. He tried to throw it. Jefferson, who was there to reject it.
Good challenge by Jefferson. Very nice.
Doncic quarterbacking, surveys. Oh, behind the back, Luka pulls his way in to score. Luka Doncic.
You talk about using your body.
There wasn't much space.
What a behind the back dribble to split 2 defenders.
There was no room. 9-0 Laker run. They're now doubled up Brooklyn. 26-13.
Defensively, they are blitzing Luka on every catch. Another look at that play by Luka. They tried to double him up there, but behind the back between 2 defenders, and then get on my way as he was on his way to laying it up and laying it in. That's using your body to perfection, I guess.
7th year out of Slovenia. Again, 3rd pick in 2018. Picked originally by Atlanta, but immediately traded. Young. Draft picks. All right, Laker fans, come out March 14th to Kelsey's at Pechanga Resort and Casino in Temecula for a Lakers watch party. Presented by Michelob Ultra starting at 5 o'clock. You'll get the chance to win prizes, take a photo with a championship trophy. Now, for more info, you know what you need to do. Visit Lakers.com. Pretty much will get you anything.
The Nets are 1 for 6 from the free throw line.
Ouch.
That won't win you many games.
On the year, how about this? On the year, they're the 6th best. Tonight, they're the worst in the league. Russell. Not a thought about it. Might shoot this one. Instead, he gives it up. Now to the right-hand side, the right wing. Surprised D'Lo didn't fire that one up. In fact, D'Lo so far has shot it just 1 time. We're nearing the end of the first quarter. Bounce to Goodwin, still wearing the mask. Reeves looks to attack, leans in. It's a little floater. They bounce it around. It's taken by Brooklyn. Again, Lakers have held them to 13 points so far in this game. Well, make it 16. But they hit one from the corner. You know, Brooklyn, they're giving up 118 a night. That's a lot during this 7-game losing streak. And they had maybe the second best defense for about a month from mid-January to mid-February when the Lakers were number 1. That's completely fallen apart. It's kind of a wild shot by Reeves. He was just hoping to get a foul, and now it's out of bounds.
Well, the officials are not calling them close. They're letting them play a little bit. So if you're going to venture into the paint, keep your concentration. Don't just assume that whistle is going to sound.
Remember, the Lakers had their 8-game winning streak snapped. Had a 2-game road winning streak snapped. But in the overall picture, they have won 20 of their last 25. What a run. To go all the way to 2nd seed. Jefferson, that's not a bad shot. Just a little bit too strong. Shot clock is 4 ahead of the game clock. Barclays Center. Brooklyn. First quarter. D'Angelo.
They're working for the last shot like this. You make the ends will go right.
He's going to just fire from long distance. That's not even close. Threw up a brick. Lakers have Dalton ahead of the pack. And with 1.2, another brilliant outlet by the Lakers. And they catch Brooklyn napping. What a quarter for the short-handed Lakers.
What a good look, though, by Austin Reeves. When you got guards that immediately catch the ball, rebound, or whatever, and throw it down the floor like that, you've got something special. The Lakers in the quarter on an 11-2 run to take the advantage. They'll go into the second leading 28-16.
Down and White Lightning doesn't budge. Low. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is hurt. He pulls something coming around. And when Kareem Abdul-Jabbar goes off like this, he is injured. Abdul-Jabbar is just returning. He will try to play despite a play. Then by cheeks back to Nixon. Nixon now lobs it in. Green comes in on Caldwell. Marvelous competitors. Frequently, they won't tell you no. Magic alley-oop and Kareem. No question he's hurt. Oh, yeah, he's hurt. Simply have to push him. Go into Kareem. Hawkins is there with it. There it is. Back to 10 at 6:46. He has scored 36 points. Nixon comes the line. Hawkins will front Kareem. Lob to Kareem. They got back door. Kareem will took it.
We brought to you by Morongo Casino Resort and Spa. Less than 90 minutes from wherever you are. Good times. And by Nature's Own. Goodness is in our nature.
The Lakers in that quarter, an 11-2 run, take a 12-point lead in that last shot. The Nets thought they had the last shot, but they fell asleep, and Austin Reeves saw Dalton Connect asking for the ball, and he gives it to him. Just a great heads-up play again by the Lakers.
Second fewest points allowed by the Lakers in the first quarter this season. 15 was, or is the fewest, was at Portland earlier this year. And it's some pushing and shoving and grabbing and whatever you want underneath. And we got a loose ball foul.
Yeah, Alex Len and Sharp battling under the boards for position. Len gets called for the foul.
Now it's his second. So the Lakers looking for win number 41 on the year. They're 500 on the road, so looking to crawl up ahead of that mark. Russell, off target, taken out by Dalton Connect. He should lock plenty of minutes tonight. Good one. Got it. String music for three.
He is. I've said it many times. He's represented himself very well since getting into the rotation.
Lakers 5 for 9 from beyond the arc. Great start from there for them. By the way, Shake is in the game. Shake, of course, started the year here in Brooklyn. Clowney underneath. Underneath, they battle for it. Nets control. But Len was right there to force him to go to the outside. D'Lo misses again. Ultra slow start for him. Blocked by Len, but a foul. If it's on Alex, that's his third. Well, it might be on Goodwin.
Yeah, they're going to give it to Goodwin.
Yeah, Goodwin.
That's pretty good looking play there by Alex Len. That's the one thing that'll get the Nets back in the game, or keep them in the game at least, and that's offensive rebounding. Second, third attempts there, as they get that third attempt and get fouled.
Noah Clowney, who scored for a year in Alabama. They'll get another one to continue their awful free throw shooting. On the next episode of Backstage Lakers, Luka faces his former team for the first time. Plus, Showtime legend Coop is inducted into the Hall of Fame and gets his jersey retired at Crypto.com Arena. Backstage Lakers, it's Tuesday at 11.
Claxton, can Clowney make this free throw? Yeah, I mean, it's about 2 of 8 from the strike.
Pretty simple, 25%. Second grade math education. Here is the ball taken by Clowney, up ahead. Ball shoveled now to the left-hand side for three. Wide open three, they miss. Leno cash it right back out. Claxton has it. That's good movement on the perimeter, and it results in a Clowney three.
It's very comfortable shooting that ball from that distance.
35% on the season. Again, as a team, not a good three-point shooting team. That was one of your keys. Keep them on their average, which would probably win you the game. Up ahead now, they're running. D'Lo. Right inside, Johnson. Boy, Len was there. Brick wall, but they get it back and they score.
They've got it under double digit. The lead is now 9.
6-0 run. Little mini rush, start, stop, change, pace. Ball movement, out to Goodwin. He's got another one. Same spot.
The same result.
What a find.
They're doubling a lot of the Laker ball handlers. So if you can make a good, quick decision to get rid of it, you're going to end up with a lot of good-looking open shots.
Am I wrong to say that Jordan Goodwin has exceeded expectations?
No, you're not wrong.
No, I mean, he's been
very, very good.
Really solid.
He makes great decisions defensively and offensively. He's made some big shots. I mean, he's not afraid to take shots, and that's one of the things you got to admire about him. A lot of guys come in and they should I or should not, no doubt in Jordan's mind.
Well, remember Jordan sat 3 games with an ankle injury, then had a pretty solid return at Boston, made a couple of miscues late. But still, it's good to see him back in the lineup. All right, Laker fans, as you all know, tacos are on the line each and every night. We want to feed the masses. If the Lakers win, you're going to score a couple of free tacos with a drink purchase from Jack in the Box tomorrow.
D'Angelo knocks down a couple of free throws.
The Lakers have made their last 5 3-point attempts after making just one of their first 5. Luka trying to operate into the key. Vando's going in deep. There's Len, that little jump hook. Rolls around and comes out. Claxton looks to get to the rim. Instead, it's on the outside. And it's picked up by Johnson. Johnson moves in. He gets knocked down. That's got to be 2 free throws.
That's going to be on Lynn
That's
also.
his third.
So he'll be headed to the sideline.
We got Koloko in uniform tonight. Again, no Jackson Hayes. Should be back soon. I don't think it's anything real serious, but has caused him to miss a couple.
It's not serious if it's not you.
Well,
it's serious to Jackson.
He came by here and you said, "How you doing?" He goes, "I'm okay. I'm all right. I'm feeling okay."
He's just not complaining.
Exactly. It's good for him. 34-25. There's Jax. What an opportunity. In the middle. Now with obviously AD moving on to Dallas.
Another missed free throw as they steal it from Luka.
Luka just gave it up.
Well, he got the rebound and kept it above his head, and a player behind him, Claxton, just took it out of his hands and dunked it.
That's the 3rd Laker turnover this evening. Jake Milton, for all those years in Philly, and again here in Brooklyn. In fact, he's been on 5 teams in 2 years. Jefferson leans in. That's off it. He can't believe it. He's missing these shots in the key that he thinks he should be knocking down. All of a sudden, go ahead.
I was going to say that foul was because Vanderbilt was going to the rim and they fouled him, not on the shot by Jemison.
Again, it was a 15-point lead. Brooklyn did lead early on. We had a couple of lead changes. And it's Vanderbilt from the outside. Nothing but net.
Another three-pointer for the Lakers.
And if Vandy's going to hit him, we say it time and time again, it's most likely in and around the baseline, in and around the corner. Keon goes one way, then the other, trying to shake the defense of Austin Reeves, and he can't do that. Brooklyn Nets, Claxton throws it in off the board. A little fortunate that time.
He was losing his balance and just threw it up and threw it in.
So again, it's an even dozen made in a row from downtown, but Reeves is in the restricted area. Can Luka make it 7 of the last 7? Yes, he can.
Good concentration because he had a defender coming from the Klein side. He didn't even give him any thought.
You know, you look at the stats over the years, and Luka Doncic has owned the Brooklyn Nets. Crazy numbers as Johnson launches and scores for 3.
Luka's had some crazy numbers against just about everybody.
Last 5 games, though, against Brooklyn, averaging nearly 40 a game. Ooh, right? That is kind of crazy, isn't it? Crazy. It's smart. As Reeves was looking to take the charge.
He took the contact. He didn't get the charge, but he ends up on his wallet.
Yeah, last 5 against the Nets, 39.5 points, nearly 11 rebounds, and 9 assists. Crazy.
And the Lakers are shooting it well from behind the arc. They're getting some good looks because all the attention that Luka is getting, and Vandy, one of those who gets the look. You know, then when they don't get that attention to Luka, he says, "I can do it all by myself."
Whoa, rip. Whoa, I got it. You good. Right here. You good. Nice one. You can probably switch over, Max. Let's switch up. Go get one. Yeah, Vinny. Let's go, Q. Yeah! Yeah, Mo! Oh, yeah, Mo! Yeah, Mo! Keep working, Mo! Yeah, Vinny! Stop, boy. I'm low. Stand up. No. Chill. Sit there. Just hold it for a second. Yeah. Whoa. Just not high. Duck. Come on, Sean. Stay. Dunker. Rip. Yeah, Max. Yeah. Here we go, goal. Get him, Blake. Hey, Sean. I gotta get back. I'm a crash. I'm crash. I can get up. Come on, Sean. Stay no, Tommy. Stay no. Let's get a stop. You good. I'm here. Let's see. Oh, stop, boy. Yes, sir. Yeah, buddy. You bro. Buddy. Yes, sir. You can go.
Brought to you by Miranda.
Spotlights on how Gabe Vincent, knowing that the high screen and roll with the defensive center, knowing that he's not in the paint, if I can just get it back and turn the corner, nobody there to protect the rim. So he takes it the distance and gets an uncontested layup. Good play. And Gabe Vincent had a great start to this game. Hasn't missed a shot yet.
Set the tone. Defense, though, has slacked off considerably for the Lakers. You know, they only allowed 16 in the first quarter. 18 points given up to the Nets in the first 5 minutes here in quarter number 2. That's a turnaround.
You want to make the coach unhappy. Turn it over out of a timeout when they set up a play
Doncic has a couple of turnovers. Reeves has a couple of turnovers. 7 turnovers. Now, the big number is how many can they convert out of that. Right now, it's 5 points off the turnovers.
Only a 6-point game, and the Lakers have made both of their free throws, and the Nets have missed 7.
Ever closer on an 8-0 run. That one rattled in from the corner. They have already tried 19 threes in the game. How the Nets? Doncic looking to lean in with sticking left hand. Instead, it's Goodwin. He's got his 3rd triple.
Between Goodwin and Vincent, they're really shooting well from the perimeter.
By the way, did I say his 3rd? How about his 4th? He's 4 for 4. Goodwin. You're right. He and Gabe have not missed a collective 7 for 7 from beyond the arc. Luka looking to join the party. They chase after it. 50-50 ball picked up. Martin lobs ahead. 2 fall. And they mess up that opportunity. The ball goes out of bounds to the Lake Show. 43-37. We're past the halfway mark of the second quarter. And we mentioned the Lakers' 2nd seed, percentage points still ahead of Denver, who they will play Friday. Lakers currently 2 up on the 5th spot. Most importantly, they are 5 clear of the play-in. Taken away again. Another turnover. Here's Williams. Martin holding on to it. Confronts Jemison. Tapped once. Sharp is under there, boy. That's a strong play by Sharp. Can't score, but he'll shoot a couple of free throws where it has been an adventure for the Nets tonight.
Sharp is a big young man, so it takes up a lot of space under there. It keeps the ball alive a couple of times and eventually gets fouled and goes to the line to shoot 2.
And Dayron out of North Carolina. James proud of that. 6'9", about 270. Hey, Laker fans, with spring break coming up, you're going to need a premium rental car for a great price. That's why you should rent the car with Six, the official rental car partner of your Lakers. They were on season high in rebounds, 15. You can go get them.
They're putting a lot of defensive pressure on the Lakers' backcourt, whether it's in full court pressure or after screening lows.
Vincent, 10 to shoot. Going to step back and fire it again. That's his first miss from beyond the arc.
That was under a lot of duress.
It was. There's a couple of big Euro steps. Sharp's underneath again. Wants to attack Jemison. Still wants to. And Trey stood his ground. Dalton Connect. He's going to take it right to the rim. Always does, it seems, when he's in that kind of a position. But he couldn't finish it. Look at Keon Johnson. That speed. He blows the layup underneath after just going coast to coast.
You know, with the Lakers so short-handed, I'm sure Brooklyn's idea of game planning is to increase the tempo, make them use up as many players as possible, knowing their bench is rather short.
4.5 to play here in the second quarter. Ooh, the move on Doncic. Let's hope it's all right. Really might have hurt his ankle a little bit on that move. Came up hobbling a little bit, did Luka.
They call them ankle breakers.
Yeah, that for real that time. Gingerly walking back to the offensive end. Keep an eye on that. Remember, he's already nursing a bit of a sore back. Got a back-to-back coming up into the road trip. Vincent, George Goodwin with the left hand.
And it drops in.
That's 14 for him. 14 off the bench. He leads the Lakers. What a night so far. Russell. Well, they find the rim under there. Sharp, what'd you say? He does the work under there, doesn't he, Stu?
Yeah, that's a
Big guy, big guy.
It's a big body. Could have converted the first one, but he stayed after it and hit his own miss and scored.
J-Ron this year, career high in minutes, points, assists, and free throw percentage. And a foul out on the perimeter. Going to have Reeves come into the game.
You have to look at that play where Luka kind of rolled the ankle. You see, he had already rolled it before D'Angelo made his move at all.
Had literally nothing to do with the move.
Able to walk it off, though. That's a good sign.
Williams and Doncic right in front of us having a little chat. Always fun. Gabe right back now to the Don. Doncic, good pass underneath, but Vincent hits it. Wide open, Dalton. Boy, too much time.
Way too much time.
Way too much is correct. I mean, he hitched that time before he shot it. Boy, Johnson has one thing in mind, doesn't he? I want to get to the rim, and I want to do it quickly. Luka down the middle, he goes all the way, throw it up. No foul. He's on his back, and he's staying there. Got a power play going the other way, 5-on-4. From the corner.
It's a 2-point game.
After the Lakers were up by 15 early in the game. There's your scoring line over the last 4.5. Lakers are going to rush Vanderbilt in.
An offensive foul on Austin.
Yep.
He saw the opening and really went after it. Didn't change direction at all. Went in that straight line and ran right over the defender. So another charge or another turnover for the Lakers as their lead is slipped. 2.
From 6, the rebound to Campbell, the Magic. Wrap around behind his back, one. Scoop past to Campbell, underneath, put it in, foul.
You gotta love this. Campbell the man behind the back. Then he stops in midair, gives the fancy play.
He backs up a stride, dribbles through the lane. He goes around Byron. He's underneath. Reverse layup. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's all you can describe that shot with. 118 to 118. Worthy holds it up, bounced around a little bit. Out to Magic. Dribble drive all the way. Nobody guarding. Slammed up. Over Lister. Richmond and Worthy. What a 97, 94. 34 seconds. Here's the 3 by 34. Great shot by Mullins to tie it. Mullins stopped 30 feet out and flanked it up. Magic Johnson with the ball in the front court. Under to Campbell. Now I do. Slammed up. They put him in for that express purpose. Now the clock to 3:40. Campbell switched from the right to the left hand, and with that wing spreading is Brewer down. Hardaway slicing in. 106. Dribble right down the middle. Magic is fouled. If he scores, going down the middle.
That's Star Watch with Luka Doncic.
See what he's done in the last 5 games. His percentages are starting to come up. That field goal percentage coming up. The 3-point shooting is really nice. So they need him to continue hovering around that mark because, especially with the team so short-handed, a lot of the offensive load is going to fall on his shoulders as he's right now only with 9 points and only 4 out of 13 from the field.
Again, this is the second and final meeting of the year between these two. Lakers won 116-104 back on January the 17th in Los Angeles. That was the game where Austin Reeves scored then a career-high 38 points and dominated the fourth quarter. But a foul.
Going to be on Dalton Connect. He got contact on the shot.
His second, Stu.
It was a late whistle, but a correct whistle.
Remember back that meeting in January, D'Lo had a chance to win the game, but missed a three-pointer with a couple of seconds left. Free throw time. And the free throw difference. Lakers have only shot 2 tonight, and now 15 attempts for Brooklyn. Hey, Women's History Month is a celebration of women past and present and their contributions to culture and society. Join the NBA and the WNBA family in celebrating throughout March by empowering girls to learn and grow beyond the game through the Junior WNBA. Mike, what you got?
Well, Billy, you just mentioned the free throw cap, right? That's 11 fouls caught on the Lakers, now 4 in the Nets. Also, 9 turnovers of 4, and then
Oh! You can go ahead and say it, Mike. Go ahead. Oh!
I think that spoke for itself.
Yeah, exactly true. That one spoke for itself.
I just let that one happen a little.
Yeah, you should.
Oh man,
good stuff.
feels kind of unnecessary to mention the 9-3 edge on the offensive glass now for Brooklyn, but there you go.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Here is Doncic trying to weave his way through. Connect who just threw it down with authority. Misses that three, and then he goes down to the floor. He's up. He's all right. Luka with 9 to shoot. He's going to try to go right through the defender. Claxton can't. Lakers up against it now. Here's Vincent. And again, we got Reeves now on the floor. All right, here it is again.
Another look at that flush by Dalton. I mean, he takes off and hammers one. He made no mistake about this one. His intentions were evil from the start. He says, take this.
Nice bounce delivery by Doncic.
That's the way you finish.
Yeah. Perfectly run play. Nice dive. Doncic gets the dime. Luka's got 9 rebounds, 6 assists, and 9 points. In the corner, stepping back a bit. His 3 is off target. So he's just 1 for 5 from behind the arc. We got 1:15 remaining here in the first half. Remember, we're sending it back to the studio for the halftime report in a minute or so. Johnson open. And they got the lead. Yep. Again, 7-5 last time they led.
Less than a minute to go in the half.
Being up by 15. And now number 15 for the Lakers misses the jump shot. So after that brilliant start, things have really turned around. Smart will hold on to it on the outside. Tyrese Smart. They're trying to move on Vanderbilt, one of the best defenders the Lakers have, comes up just short. And Novando's got the rebound. Shot clock 6 ahead of the game, Stu.
The Lakers need a scratch on this possession, regardless of the differential in the shot clock.
Luka lobs it over the defender. Finds Gabe, going to get it right back. 5 to shoot. Doncic doubled up, open. Vincent 3. Not there.
They're going to get a last shot attempt here, they being the Lakers. With 5.1 left in the half.
Neither team shooting great here in the first half. Lakers at 40%, 35% for Brooklyn. Now the Lakers have missed their last 7 threes. Remember when they were on the street the other way? 3 to go in the corner, off target. And how about this? The Lakers are going to go into halftime trailing to Brooklyn tonight.
Well, you want to stay close, and the Lakers are staying close after blowing the 15-point lead.
Nets outscore the Lakers 32-19 in the second quarter. So the Lakers down by 1. Let's check in with the Access Sportsnet studio. Jack in the Box halftime report.
Game in transition, pushing for Milwaukee into the paint. Finds a backdoor cutting. Giannis reverse slam with the right hand. Whoa! Brown attacking over the headquarter. 3 on the way. It's good, and the game is tied.
And Christian Brown is just taken over this stretch for the Denver Nuggets.
Here's Trey driving behind the back to Capella and fooled all the Bucks.
Oh man, you won't see a better pass than that.
Donovan Mitchell. And deep wave. 63-52. Nikhil jumps a pass into the backcourt. He tracks it down around his back, feeds Dante to the rim, who rocks it with two hands.
Deflected by DiVincenzo. The hustle by Zero. Alexander Walker for two.
On the weak side, Şengün ripped it away. Goes behind the back to Tyrese. That's dominant basketball there. Joe, this time, another beautiful pass. It's Dylan Jones. As Joe was cut across the baseline.
Hughes. Walker lines up. Got past Simons to Shona inside and one. Nice job by them. Bona makes himself available. 1.1 to go.
Hello again, James Worthy, Robert Ory, Chris McGee, Jack in the Box, halftime report. Let's get you out to Brooklyn for the first half highlights. Lakers a little short-handed taking on the Nets, but Luka is a go. First quarter, Austin Reeves with a great pass to Gabe Vincent. Gabe hot early in the corner. Three balls good. 12-7. Later, Luka flips the defense. Great dribble behind his back. Draws the contact, no foul. Lakers lead 28-16. Second quarter, big game. Lakers swing the ball. Jordan Goodwin, he's been on fire.
Yeah, a little fast break point there out to Dalton for the dunk. Lakers doing pretty good.
Now it's going to Goodwin, big game.
Yeah, Goodwin. Phantom of the Opera, knocked down three. I love his intensity.
Tyrese Martin, three ball. Nets charging. Rob, how's the passing and the feast?
Excellent passing. Great pass by Luka. Take a look at that. Nice drop dive. Nice hammer by Connect Four.
Cam Johnson, swing. Nets lead. Lakers 15-point lead erased in that second quarter. They now trail by 48-47. Cam Johnson with 9, Cam Johnson with 8, Tyrese Martin with 8. Jordan Goodwin, the Lakers' leading scorer, on 5 for 5 from the field, 4 for 4 for 3, 14 points. More to come on the Jack in the Box halftime report. Luka's on triple-double watch, but the Lakers need to get momentum back. They're down by 1.
Lakers basketball is brought to you by Jack in the Box. The Smashed Jack is back with so much more beef.
A monumental figure in the history of the NBA, Jerry West was a Hall of Fame player, an Olympic gold medalist, a 14-time All-Star, and a Finals MVP.
Jerry West simply is one of the great players of all time. He could be the single most effective executive ever in the game.
After moving to the front office, West found a new way to channel his skill and competitive drive. He was the architect of 8 Lakers championship teams, 5 in the Showtime era of the 1980s.
He identified those guys that he thought could play team basketball and winning basketball. He was a master at understanding how to bring in the right guy at the right time.
He always did a great job as general manager. He always was very passionate about the game. The Lakers wouldn't have been what they were if it wasn't for Jerry West.
And by teaming Kobe Bryant, Shaquille O'Neal, and head coach Phil Jackson, West built the foundation of another Lakers dynasty, which went on to three-peat in the early 2000s.
You know, they talk about Magic and Kareem and Kobe, but he's the real Laker legend.
It was this combination of knowledge and experience that made Jerry West one of the NBA's greatest basketball minds, a recipient of the Presidential Medal of Freedom, the only person enshrined in the Hall of Fame 3 times, and the namesake of the NBA's Clutch Player Award. Jerry West was and will continue to be a towering presence in the sport.
9 years in the NBA, he's the ultimate talent. If you love basketball, that's what the game is all about.
Halftime stats, 48-47. Lakers shooting 39%. The free throw line, 16 free throws for the Nets, 2 for the Lakers, and the Lakers 9 turnovers that turned into 11 points for Brooklyn. One thing the Lakers have done well, James and Rob, is shoot the three. They're 9 for 20.
Yeah, we talked about that pregame with Luka in the game, the way he navigates. He'll be able to find people, and Gabe started it with the big three at the beginning.
Yeah, Gabe's been knocking down. He's good. He's winning basketball, so he's been knocking down. Full for him. It's just been amazing what he's been able to do. So give him the ball more.
9 threes, and he's still playing.
Yeah, 9 threes because they've given him 8 threes on the other end. Too many points in the paint and a lot of silly turnovers.
Something we do better is get to the line. They're not giving us a few calls, but only 2 free throws and a half. That's unusual for us.
All right, let's go to break. Rob, by the way, they call Stockford the beautiful game, but did you see this passing? Leads to this hammer.
It's a beautiful game, too.
Jack in the Box halftime report.
We have more action than Stockford.
Traded, doubted, replaced. Tonight, Luka Doncic come face-to-face with his former life. A franchise that decided he wasn't worth the price. Tonight feels personal. Tonight feels like revenge. Things could get real spicy here. Doncic gets to the basket and lays it in. There is serious buzz in this building because this is the matchup we've all been waiting for. Doncic gets to the basket. Doncic rips it up. Immediately turns to the bench. You know he wants to make a statement, and boy, has he here.
He's one of the best players in the world. We just got to make it a little tougher. He's finding his teammates, so that's what he does, and he's doing it at a high level.
He can deliver scoring passes from anywhere on the floor.
Doncic, wow.
Can't even explain what kind of emotions were. Just a lot of emotions, seeing the guys out there, seeing the guys I played. I went through a lot with the guys, so it was fun.
Luka on a breakaway. Luka to the rim. It's 2 guys in the popcorn machine. Doncic just stops on a dime. He's got the world breaks.
Coming in, I thought this for the future would be an incredible move for the Lakers, but boy, is it looking more and more like the present.
Doncic an assist away from a triple-double. Doncic to the rim. The greatest combo right now. Just toyed with him. Triple-double for Luka Doncic. In his first game against his old team. Did not disappoint. 19 points, 15 rebounds, 12 assists. A big win for the Lakers.
Lakers basketball is brought to you by Jack in the Box. The Smashed Jack is back with so much more beef.
Rob, tough half for Luka, 4 for 13, but it's more about not getting some calls, frustrated with the refs, rolled an ankle a little bit there, seems to be okay, but just definitely some frustration.
Yeah, it's a lot of frustration. One thing I would advise to Luke is stay off the refs because every time he makes a shot now he looks at them, and the refs got, they got feelings and attitude too. So just play basketball, hoops, let your plan be talk for you.
Yeah, tough first half. They're focusing on him. Stay silent. Play the game. You'll get the calls, but you cannot go after the refs. They, like Rob said, they talk too.
All right, guys, that does it for the Jack in the Box halftime report. It's back to Phil and Stu after the break. Be sure to stick around after game with all your Lakers post-game interviews. Enjoy the second half.
As everyone knows, back on March 6th, Shaquille O'Neal went for an NBA season-high 61 against the Clippers. The next time out, Shaq and the Lakers traveled to Oakland to face the Warriors, sending researchers scurrying to find out the last time a player scored 60 or more points in back-to-back games. Well, Golden State held Diesel to 29 that night. Well, Wednesday night, O'Neal again faced the Warriors, and this time he came out with a full arsenal. And so did this fan, winning $10,000 at halftime. That's huge. It's a good day's work right there. Halftime score, Warriors up 51-47. Donyell Marshall, nice move. 32 points, 18 boards for Marshall. Kobe Bryant looking for Shaquille O'Neal. Why wouldn't you? Lakers down by 175-74. He got the bucket in the bump. With time winding down, Rick Fox looking for Kobe. That is long range. At the end of three, the Lakers up 77-75. Caffey can't handle the alley-oop. Bryant leads the break. Shaq. 87-77 Lakers working together. Shaq says we're the combo. They certainly are. Turnover. Shaq. Now I'd say that's an early release. 102-89. More Shaq. 104-98. Shaquille O'Neal right-handed hook. 49 points and 13 rebounds. The Lakers win their 11th straight. 111-104. The 49 points were the second highest total for Shaq this season. It was the 8th time he scored 40 or more points this season. As I mentioned, they've won 11 in a row. They've also won now 30 of their last 31 games.
And by Shakey's Pizza Parlor, serving up handcrafted pizza, crispy fried chicken, and famous Mojo potatoes for 70 years.
Well, at halftime, the Lakers, after leading by 15 one time in the first, trail by 1. Time to revisit the Alexis keys to the game, and obviously they're not paying attention. I wanted Austin to get ramped up. Well, he's looking for his first field goal. He does have 2 free throws. Limit the turnovers. 9 for the Lakers. That's on pace for about 18 or so. That's too many. Keep Brooklyn at their average. Well, that's the only thing that the Lakers have done. They average 44%. They're at 35, but yet they lead the game. Mike Trudell, what did the coaching staff think of that first half?
Yes, too. A couple of things, and they're on the obvious side. You already mentioned one of them in the turnovers. That's something they feel like they really have to control a lot better, as was the discrepancy on the offensive glass. Brooklyn got the majority of their offensive rebounds in that second quarter, and that really allowed them to hang in the game, even though they weren't shooting the ball well early. And then, look, yes, it's a big discrepancy at the free throw line. Nate McMillan was saying they just can't focus on that. They can't be talking to the refs and worrying about that so much, even if it was a bit imbalanced in terms of how many times the Nets were getting to the line and how time they were. They got to focus on the turnovers and the offensive rebounding. Just those 2 things alone could go a long way.
Yeah, and here we go, just getting settled in for the start of the second half. And the Lakers, of course, the defense, which was so good in quarter number 1. And not so much in the second quarter. And that one is off the backboard and in to start the second half. And it's a 3-point game and the biggest lead for Brooklyn.
Let's see if the Lakers clean up their turnovers here in the second half.
Doncic will control to start the Lakers in their first possession. Gannett tries to get in the corner, and that's deflected by D'Lo. And D'Angelo was very quiet in that first half, just 2 points.
Well, he matched his former golf buddy.
Reeves. And there he is with the basketball, leaning in. Boy, I'll tell you what, Austin, as we said, has not been the same since he has come back from the injury, from the leg injury. And had such a big game against Brooklyn in the first outing. This one's in the corner, going to be weak side rebound, Alex Len, who got the start tonight. Remember, no Jackson Hayes. In fact, a lot of Laker rotational players unavailable tonight. Rui, Finney Smith, and of course, LeBron. Laker next game is in a couple of nights. It'll be Thursday in Milwaukee. And then we finish the road trip in Denver on Friday. Doncic corner. Gabe on its way. And Gabe starts the second half just like he started the game.
And that's just what the Lakers need. Some kind of injection of life on their offense to him so they can get control of this game.
And just like that, a season high already in the first couple of minutes of the second half. Season high for Gabe Vincent. D'Lo, too strong. Rebound taken by Luka. Outlet. Perfectly led to Reeves. Lob! And Connect could not control it. He was looking for a two-hand jam on the break. Cam Johnson went into Luka. Luka reaching in, trying to get a hold of it. Now the lob is successful on the other side, and that's Nick Claxton.
And that's Nick's game right there. They set a screen or whatever, and then just roll to the front.
You know, Nick's been bothered by a nasal fracture. Ouch, that doesn't sound good. But he hasn't worn a mask the last couple of games. A little freer right now. Williams corner, that could, well, it's a Lakers timeout, but instead it goes right to Reeves. 52-50. Alex Len, corner, connect, not there. Laker three-point shooting, 10 out of 24, 41%. But again, the free throw discrepancy is big time, 16-2 if we're talking about the attempts.
You know, foul on Austin Reeves here on the screen and roll.
You know, one thing about Brooklyn, they have been, and we're only in the third quarter, of course, but they have been unable to finish basketball games. In fact, in the 7-game losing streak, they had huge leads against Golden State and Charlotte, and lost both those contests. In fact, Charlotte went on a 12-0 run in their last game to beat the Nets. There's Johnson. That's as he gets the feed as he was cutting down the middle.
And they extend their lead to 4.
Biggest lead of the game. For Brooklyn, Lakers, of course, led by as many as 15.
Illegal defense. They're so concerned about Luka that they're sending that secondary baseline defender over in that direction, and he's stopping in the painted area. That makes him illegal.
By the way, right in front of Jordi Fernandez, one of the assistant coaches over there, is Juwan Howard. That's one of your guys, Stu.
Good guy, Jordan. Yeah.
There's
Juwan
Juwan.
Howard is a special guy.
And I'll tell you what, he and Rob Pelinka, a reunion tonight. They played together in college. Of course, that great championship squad. Howard's son, Jet, is with the Orlando Magic. Doncic.
3.
Yeah, he's double teamed. That had a turnover written all over it from the start. And Johnson throws it down, left hand jam.
They are just smothering the Lakers once they pick up their dribble.
Lakers coming off that 111-101 loss in Boston after winning 8 in a row. Luka over Keon Johnson, short. Up goes Williams to get it, the former Southern California product, or shall I just say the Southern California product. Going baseline, bounce outside, Johnson again. He's having himself a game. And there is the timeout called by the Lakers on a 9-1 Brooklyn run.
Man, they extend their lead to 8. But the aggressive defense has really caused problems for the Lakers offense. Lakers going to make the adjustment, trailing 59-51.
You always need the best to bring the best out in you. So I was always fortunate to have to know that I was going to play against the Celtics. William Felton Russell. The other teams in the NBA always knew that if we were going to win and be winners, we had to go into the Boston Gardens and come out some kind of way, winning. And so you got inspired, and you always got up to do that. And how they maintained for so long, I'm not sure, but we had to continually try to drive ourselves to be just out there with them without being embarrassed.
What would you have been without him?
We would have still won about 11, 12 championships, but it wouldn't have been nearly as much fun. Because
fun. That was fun.
Yes, because winning is only important, at least it was to me, if you beat the best. It's not, you're not just, if you go out and beat guys that aren't any good, that's no big deal. But my friend Wilt Norman Chamberlain was far and away the best player I've ever played against for a number of reasons. First of all, physically, he was still the most imposing physical player that's ever played in this league, period. That no one has come close to him in terms of his physical prowess. On top of that, he's a great athlete. And the last thing that created a problem was he was smart.
In Brooklyn since the start of this game. Lakers are down. Bring the flavor, Wingstop. Strength of schedule. How much do you put into it? Strength of schedule remaining. But if you want to, Stu, Lakers right now have one of the toughest.
Well, yeah, it means they're playing teams above 500, basically. So you'd rather have the opposite, but you have to play them.
Here's the
regardless
deal.
of who they are.
Yeah, Lakers have played very well against teams over 500. Teams under 500, like tonight against Brooklyn, they are 21-10 this year. Again, Brooklyn has had 25 double-digit losses. Lakers, by the way, have had double-digit losses 15 times, believe it or not. As Reeves, out of the timeout, rattles it in.
He gets his first field goal of the game.
Yep, he was 0 for 8 previously. 0 for 8. He had a game like that a couple of games ago. There's a whistle and a foul near the front of the rim. Got to get Austin going without question. I mean, that's a Captain Obvious there. Lakers shooting under 40%. No LeBron tonight. No Rui. No Jackson. No Finney Smith, of course, played here in Brooklyn. Finney Smith, over the years, 114 games. How about this right now from Kia?
Keelan Johnson is despite missing all those free throws in the first half, he's been a thorn for the Lakers.
Got 9 points in this quarter alone. If you got him on your fantasy team, this is a great outing. 61-53. Doncic lobs up, and Jefferson lays it up and in. Luka.
One of the things that do pretty much just alternate it up a little bit. Don't run as much screen and roll. Luka doesn't need a screen to get by his guy, but when you bring that second defender up, that's when they're trapping him, making him pick up his dribble and causing some issues.
Only a matter of time now for Doncic and a triple-double. He'll give you all those numbers when he does achieve it. He's an assist and a point away from it, and the Lakers deny right at the rim. Reeves connect. A little bit of a flyby. One bounce for Rhythm, and he splashes it through.
That's a good flyby, too. He knew the defender was there. He just let him go by and then reset and drained it.
He's got 5 straight games under his belt, shooting at least 50%. Dalton connect. Been an up and down year. It's up right now.
Little shift in momentum here.
Very much so. Reeves, here he goes. Forgets the basketball. But a foul.
Got foul. You want to get back in, you got to start off on the defensive side. And Jemison, with the rejection, kept it in play. Dalton came up with it, and that led to Dalton with the three-pointer that brought the Lakers to within 4 points.
Now, Austin has had some big games when LeBron has been out of the lineup. One of them was a career-high 45 versus Indiana on February the 8th. Well, Reeves, the only Laker to shoot a free throw tonight. That's crazy. All right, how about this right now from Jack in the Box?
My Big Smash Jack has more than double the beef of a Big Mac. Seriously.
Austin makes both, so he's, as you mentioned, the only Laker to shoot them. The Lakers as a team, 5 for 5. Thank you, Austin.
There's a 7-0 run, and it took them less than a minute to accomplish that. Back to a one-point game. Nobody's missed a free throw this quarter. We're near the halfway mark of the third quarter. Third quarter action in New York, Brooklyn to be specific. Jemison's got the defensive rebound and a chance to regain the lead. We've had 3 lead changes tonight. Doncic on its way. Going to be a bit long, bit strong. Brooklyn's got control of it, trying to snap their 7-game losing streak. That's a rainbow by Johnson. Down the bottom of the well. 64-60. Brooklyn is 21-42. They've actually played better on the road than they have at home. They have single-digit wins here in this building. Reeves can't believe it didn't go down.
He'll be going back to the free throw line.
Going to get Jordan back into the game momentarily. He will don the mask and come out on the floor. 64-60. You mentioned Reeves from the floor is 1 for 9, but 5 for 5 from the free throw line. Now, if you want to experience the Lakers live, you know you do. Purchase 100% verified secure game tickets all season long on Lakers Ticket Exchange. Grab your seat now at lakers.com/ticket exchange, and a very attractive homestand coming up after we return from this road trip. Again, after tonight, 19 remaining. 10 on the road, 9 at home.
Austin misses the first of 2, converts to second. The one possession game with just under 6 to go here in the third.
These two teams have split the last 5 season series, and if that's going to continue, that will mean a Brooklyn win tonight. Finally, Johnson not even close. Piling up the points here tonight. Reeves tries to split the defense. They reach in and foul. Now that's going to be team foul number 2. Make it 3. Team foul number 3 and personal foul number 1. Reeves, oh, look at this pass. It was behind. Intended for Jemison. They're going to get it right back. Connect, hangs in the air and scores. The rookie out of Tennessee. Timeout, Brooklyn.
I like when the rookie out of Tennessee shows more than just a catch-shoot skill. He's got, as I've said, more in his bag than just shooting the ball from behind the arc. As the Lakers close to within 1, 64-63.
Gets caught up, Gabe Vincent. What a start to the game. He couldn't miss to his first 4 shots. Right now at 16, which is a season high for the former UCSB star. Second chance points. Lakers got to do better than this. Those are some workmanlike points put up by Brooklyn. Keon Johnson, I would say it's out of nowhere, but had a pretty decent season. It is a good follow-up to a 1-point effort against Charlotte. And oh, by the way, Luka is 1 point and 1 assist away from a triple-double. Would be his second as a Laker. Corner 3 out of the timeout. Jemison at position. Knocked away. Last touch by Brooklyn.
Jemison and Sharp, 2 bodies that really like contact, and they're going to have a lot of it in the post.
Lakers looking to maintain the second seed. And a night very busy in the NBA. 12 games. It's obviously one of the early games. Hope you're relaxing and enjoying back in Southern California. This early start. Doncic. So that was off the window, then off the rim. Wasn't really close. Beekman is into the front court. Re-energized with Martin outside. Vanderbilt will be in when it's dead. Martin shoots over. Laker defense. Here they come. You've got Reeves, Goodwin, Connect, Doncic out on the floor along with Jemison. Jemison, the hustle play. Oh, and he nearly threw it right to Brooklyn. And going down the other way would have been Williams with a dunk. So they're fortunate.
Unfortunately, Williams couldn't keep control of it, and he touched it last. The Lakers will have it out of bounds as Jemison comes out.
Lakers trying to win the season series for the first time since 2017-18. Here's Luka. Oh, look at Vando taking advantage and being aggressive. Going all the way with a strong hand to lay it in. Wilson at the other end. Turned it over. Here come the Lakers 3-on-2. Middleman is Vandy. Now over to Goodwin. Long shot, long rebound. Chased down. Here's Lucas. Missed his last 7 shots. And it's blocked. That's his last 8. He hasn't been able to connect. Clowney. Ooh, a move to avoid the charge, and it's a block on Goodwin after Clowney at the last instant moved to the left. That's the 3rd on Jordan.
You look at how they're going to double, and Vandy slips, goes to the middle, and ends up with the basket. It's a good job by Vandy of reading that, and then the block. Gives Jordan, that's a good call. I think he was moving or just in the restricted area.
We talked about the Lakers' record against teams under 500, teams over 500, 10-22 for the Nets. First coaching job. There he is right there, J.J. Redick, former podcaster, former player, former analyst for the national TV broadcasts. I shouldn't say his first coaching job ever, because wherever his boys are playing, he's been a head coach. And that's being a great dad. Here's Doncic. Luka. In that Ofer string right now. Out of bounds it goes.
Luka raises his hands as if to say, finally, you call a foul.
And you hear the Bronx cheer, if you will. Well, you don't call it that, do you? We're in Brooklyn. We're not even near the Bronx, are we? Sort of.
I was saying earlier,
you're in New York, you're near everything.
I was saying that Luka does not need a screen to get by his man. So when you bring that extra defender up, that just makes him have to generally pick up his dribble. At that time, he kept it alive and ends up getting fouled going to the line.
The Bronx going through a lot of injuries with the Yankees right now. Baseball is almost upon us. That means a playoff time is just about here for the NBA. And it's officially a triple-double 10, 10, and 10.
10, 10, 10, 10, 10.
Nice symmetry. That's his 82nd career triple-double. Second as a Laker. And 5 total this season for Luka Doncic. And he adds to the point total as he lays it up and into the Lakers lead, 68-66.
A good response to the 8-point lead that the Nets went on in this quarter.
82 triple-doubles for the Don. On the outside, Sharp. Open three, rattled in. Clowney with that one, and it's 69-68. Lakers down by 1. There's your 3-point field goal story for this, the third quarter, which has just 2.5 minutes remaining in it. This will be a hard-earned victory for the Lakers. Hanging, scooping, missing. Doncic, rebound, Goodwin. Into the corner, boy, they close out on game pretty quickly, Stu. But Connect is wide open. Connected. Connect-a-mundo for number 4. He's got 8 in the third. Wilson. Boy, didn't take much time, did he?
They're just casting away. You know, the more you shoot, well, I guess the more chance you have of making them. And right now, they're dropping a few from long distance.
33 3-point attempts. 5 and X. With 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Gabe Vincent. Now Luka's going to try one. He was due.
No, he was overdue.
He's 2 for 7 from downtown and just 6 for 21 here tonight. But the most important thing is team's up by 2. Injury-riddled Lakers. Trying to get one here in Brooklyn. You're right. They're just casting off. Now basketball will shoot.
Yeah, they're just firing away.
That was Beekman who hit. Drive, kick, Gabe. It's his turn. It's Gabe's turn.
Gabe's turn. He's been doing it basically from the start.
Sharp, hand off. Is he another 3? Maybe not. A lot of action here in the third. Got a minute remaining in it.
Tied at 77.
6-time even tied, Stu. Connect is the one orchestrating. Now Doncic surveys, has the dribble, goes to the other side of the court. To Gabe Vincent, right back to Luka. Luka with 3, with 2. Oh, they bailed him out a bit right there.
Bailed him out a bit?
Yeah, big time.
The big time bit.
Yeah.
This is going to be interesting to see if they say he was in the act of shooting. He is saying he was in the act, and they're saying he wasn't.
So they're saying no. I mean, he knew there was one to get it away.
They're out of fouls, so it'll be 2 shots regardless.
So we've got 2 shots instead of 3.
Technical foul on Luka.
So we'll get a freebie down at the other end after Luka and the technical foul. And you can hear the Laker fans roaring here. Just as louder than the home team gathering.
He is drawing a crowd defensively. Every time he touches the ball, that a secondary defender is approaching. So you got to make sure you get a playmaker to flash up to the free throw line. You don't want someone like Jemison or someone like flashing up. If he's on the weak side, Jemison, go set a screen for a guy that's a playmaker or a shooter. Have him flash up. And you've got a fast break opportunity from the free throw line on down.
Well, there's Mr. Triple-Double tonight. He has led the Lakers in scoring 5 times already, led them in assists 6 times, and rebounds 3 times. Your active leaders, LeBron, out with the groin injury. Hopefully not more than a week or two. He is going to miss this stretch of 7 and 10 games, however. Got Denver and the Lakers really prominent in that list. Top 4.
And we could have a very interesting fourth quarter here.
We will see Russ and the Joker coming up the end of the week. I think we will, Stu. Obviously, there's a half a minute to go on its way.
Lakers went to a zone and they continue to just cast it up. Yeah. They're getting the results.
Martin right over the top of that zone.
They're not normally that good from that distance.
The 26-year-old Tyrese Martin. Shot clock is off. Boston Reeves wearing the gold jersey tonight. Fumbles it with 2, with 1. Luka, look at this shot. He just threw it up there hoping. 13 lead changes in the third quarter alone in 6 times.
Well, we've got 12 more minutes to see who is going to come out on top. It's been a very aggressive game. Not a lot of free throws for the Lakers. See what they do here in the fourth. Trailing 81-79.
Pop back in by the guard.
Back up top to Magic. No. On the drive. The dish for Sabah.
2 of the last 3 possessions, they come down and just throw up wild 3.
Magic for 3. Can't get anyone's attention. Magic inside. He says, right here.
They're just standing there watching Magic.
Magic follows the rope down. Corey hit the deck. Magic hit the basket. 15 for Magic. Everybody clears out for Magic. Comes inside.
Talked about Magic in the opening, having to take over this game, and he has certainly done that.
24 for Magic Johnson. Magic to the free throw line. 25 points. The Lakers pull even. 104-94 to even this series at 1 game.
They dropped 45 and 15 last night. Insane. We have to watch it again.
Let me pull it up.
Dude, just use NBA League Pass. Watch games live or on demand. Recaps. 10-minute condensed games. You really record every game?
Lakers basketball is being brought to you by Jack in the Box. The Smash Jack is back with so much more beef. All right, Laker fans, here we go. Fourth and final quarter. And the Lake Show starts with Reeves, Vincent, Vanderbilt, Goodwin, and Connect. With 4 rotational players out of this contest. Reeves on the right-hand side. This battling squad. It's Reeves throws it up. That's not going to be close. And picked up by the Nets. Again, the Nets are going for a play, and it's going to take a pretty big run here at the end. Johnson stays on 1 foot. And now they battle for it underneath. Again, they're playing without Cam Thomas, who can really light it up. Also, Watford is out of the lineup tonight for them.
There have been very few touch fouls called tonight. I mean, they are letting
them go.
Both teams go.
As long as it's fair both ways, that's all you ask. They blocked that one out of bounds, and as again, Reeves was in tight. 1 for 10, Wood for 11 after the block on Reeves. Good inbound pass, finds Goodwin.
That's the second time in this game they've given up a baseline pass on an out-of-bounds play Jordan Goodwin.
One of your pet peeves. By the way, ties a season high for Goodwin after that three. So we have Gabe Vincent with a season high, Goodwin with a season high. Just the guys you needed to contribute tonight if we're going to win the game. D'Lo!
That's his first basket of the game.
And he's coming off of a 28-6-7 game Saturday against Charlotte. Shooting threes this year, he is way down from last year when he shot about 41.5% for the Lakers. D'Lo shooting only 32% this year.
A good handle that time by Dalton. No change of pace dribble created that foul.
And Dalton connect 14 points in the starting role. Bench points right now, 37 for Brooklyn to 24 for the Lakers. Here comes Cloud. Who's going to stop him? Nobody. Ooh, Reeves with a very late challenge.
Yeah, again, turnover on the play. That's what created this fast break opportunity. And Clowney was ready to throw it down.
Well, there's a big number for you, Stu. Points off of turnovers, 15-2. Although the Lakers only had, 2 turnovers in the third quarter. They only had 3 turnovers total for both teams. How about this right now from Carl's Jr.?
They extend their lead back to 3 after trailing by 1 to start. Now it's at 4. Another turnover.
Yeah, and this one, well, they fumble it. Vanderbilt was there. They had a 3-on-1. But you're right, again, another Laker turnover. 13 now in the game. Wilson trying to guide it in and chasing it down in the corner is Vanderbilt. We're 2 minutes into the fourth and final quarter. Gabe Vincent in Miami before he came to Los Angeles was a big part of a team that went to the finals. There he is throwing it up and missing. Taken now by Brooklyn again. Wilson trying to spin away from trouble. D'Angelo Russell. And a look-away pass underneath on a whistle.
Their defense has been aggressive throughout this game. It's forced the Lakers, obviously, into some turnovers, but also into some very tough shots under duress.
Nets trying to end their 4-game home losing streak. Nets missed the postseason last year after qualifying 5 consecutive seasons. In New Amsterdam, vodka. And the Lakers are giving one fan the chance to win 4 tickets to the game versus the Rockets. That's a big game on March the 31st. Enter now at NavSweeps2025.com. Must be 21 or over to enter.
Luka re-enters the game. Late 32 minutes so far.
Yeah. Mention that Rocket game. Of course, they're in a battle with the Lakers for seeding position. Tap once. Lakers control the defensive board. Reeves in the attacking zone. Right wing connect. He does not hesitate.
That was deep. Now, that one was really deep.
One of the top shooters in the game, according to Coach J.J. Redick, just has that special talent from shooting from the outside. Just needs the seasoning, the opportunity, and boy, in spurts he's shown it this year, hasn't he? In the corner. Continue to launch. Weak side rebound to Luka. Luka leading the Lakers tonight. No LeBron. Another one. Gibson comes out. They battle underneath. Going to get a loose ball foul on Brooklyn.
Well, the activity without the ball by Vanderbilt really creates issues as we look at Dalton shooting a deep three-pointer. So deep and so much arc it went out of the frame. That's what shooters do, though. They just always think no matter where they are, it's going to fall.
You've got 4 Lakers between 17 and 19 points. That's how they have balanced their scoring. 4 Nets in double figures. Doncic controls the possession. Now to Reeves. Looking to warm up as he shoots from the outside. Tough night continues for him. He's 1 for 12 on the evening. Picking up the dribble, puts him in a precarious position. Sharp now, and they fumble it away. What do we got? We got a kick. We got a kick save and a beauty.
Yeah. Got a delay of game after that. It means nothing except if the Lakers get another one, it'll be a technical. Definitely intentional. Put his foot out was Luka.
Yeah, Luka can play the game. Yeah. Football in Europe, if you will, or around the world. Anywhere but here, is what they call it. Here's Johnson. And connect. In the corner, Reeves. I mentioned kick save and a beauty. This used to be the home of the Islanders, but you couldn't see the goals on either end, so they had to go out and build their own place. 8:19 remaining.
They get a fresh 14 on the opportunity second chance.
Martin, we're at Barclays Center in Brooklyn. Martin, here's baseline. He had it for an instant. Very fortunate. And the Lakers finally take it away. Here they come. It's 3-on-3. Cadet going to drive to the hole. Score, but a foul is called on the Nets. Now, the Nets have a challenge remaining. The Lakers do not.
They're asking for goaltending, but the officials are saying no. Dalton tries to ride it up, gets bumped right there, and it was looked like it was still on its upward flight.
Again, John Goble, Ray Acosta, Jonathan Sterling, but letting a lot of things go tonight. Not necessarily a bad thing, except if it's a big discrepancy against the team you're rooting for.
This is the first of two.
Dalton.
Only the 12th free throw for the Lakers this evening.
Dalton, by the way, more games than anybody this year on the Lakers, and he misses them both. The 79%er. Obviously not like it. In the corner. Looks that rebound, Mark.
They're hurting the Lakers with second chance points in offensive rebounds.
13 offensive rebounds for Brooklyn and counting as they have it to the outside. Another chance. You cannot give up that many opportunities.
You can, but you're going to pay a severe price.
Yeah, that's what they're paying. Look at that. 14 for Brooklyn. Doncic down the middle, look for Jefferson. He couldn't hold on to it. Brooklyn on a run. Their biggest lead has been 8. Timeout is the lead. Balloons to 7 on this little mini run.
You got to know your teammates. A lot of times you can't pass to the guys that are rolling, and if you're not showing the law, they ain't expect them to catch it. The Lakers down by 7.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the
I was really trying to impress you was on my birthday, March 6, 2000. You were on the Clippers bench.
Boy, if you picked off the floor for someone that's
I was showing up, right? Because it was my birthday. I said, oh, they like, I didn't even know you were on the Clippers staff. Right? And I look on the bench, I said, oh my God, is that Kareem? So I started showing up. But every time I look at the bench, you wouldn't look at me. Like you had your hand down the board. I said, oh, Kareem's not looking. Then I scored another like 10, 12 points and I looked.
Oh, big fella, don't do him like that.
You didn't look at me the whole game.
You
had
went
your-
like that one time.
I did.
Yeah.
I did that for you.
You got the right kind of attention. You know, all the rebounds and block shots and points. That's the kind of attention that you get, and then everything else falls in place.
Fourth down. Shaquille fadeaway.
You by Chipotle.
Yeah, he has been a difference maker. Off the bench with 17. He's only missed 2 shots in the entire game. 8 field goal attempts for 17 points. 5 out of 6 from 3-point range. And we're going to need him and others to step up right now. Still 7 minutes to play, but down on the scoreboard by that same amount.
Yeah, on the brink of going down by the largest margin right now. It is 8. It is now 7 on the board, 92-85. So 9 time remaining in this one for the Lakers to make a comeback. And again, Brooklyn is not a good finishing team. They have blown leads all season long. It's a football play as they take a tumble down near the sideline.
They're going a loose ball foul on Jemison. Good hustle by Jemison, but saying that he grabbed, so.
That's his 4th, Stu.
Yeah, he's going out of the game as Vandy is checked back in.
Vandalorian tonight has played 20 minutes, 4 rebounds, 5 points. Again, a lot of things that he does never show up in a box score. So tough to really measure his impact in a game by just looking at that. Out it goes now to Martin. Martin with 8 to shoot. And he lets it go from long distance, and Williams runs it down. Williams kicking it to the outside. Finally, a defensive rebound. I say that. Finally, a defensive rebound. Connect. Now to Goodwin. Doncic. Here's Luka. Since they're coming over to the team, another kick. It's coming over the Lakers. The Lakers, actually, their offense is 15th ranked in the NBA. You would think it might be a bit higher with Luka. Their defense is 2nd rated since he made a debut. Luka holding on to it. Going up to get a little bit is connect. We're at the halfway mark of the 4th and final quarter.
Short clock, and there's the double team.
As they've been doing all night long. Bounce underneath. Good bounce by Vanderbilt.
Yeah, good job of getting Vandy, a guy that can turn and go to the basket.
Yeah.
This time turned and got the assist.
An easy lay-in by Connect, who's having a big scoring night. He's at 19. He and Vincent tied for team high. Gabe playing a little defense right now. Martin wishes it through. The bench has 45 points for Brooklyn.
They've made 17 3-pointers.
Vanderbilt is in the key. He's going to have to get out. It comes now to Goodwin. They're going to run it through Doncic. Why not? But they are chasing him all over the place. Is he going to count it?
They're saying no, but they're saying no.
Coach Reddick looks like that emoji with the palms up in the air.
He comes off the screen, contact right there. Had he gotten into his shot motion? They said no, so it'll be out of bounds on the side.
And you can hear the reaction of this pro-Laker crowd. You don't know how many people have come up to me and said, you know, I wasn't really a Laker fan, but now I am. Because number 77 is on the team.
Well, the Lakers couldn't get the ball inbounded so smartly, utilized a timeout. That would have been yet another turnover.
Main goal right now is to make the first team all defensive team.
Long lead, 2-hand pass, stolen by Michael Cooper. Great defensive play by Cooper. In the earring. That's a two-pointer blocked by Cooper. What a block. 30 to be quiet. 6-1. 2-on-2. You can see that one. You can see the eyes of Cooper.
Johnson.
Such a great defensive player. He puts it up and blocked by Michael Cooper. 3-on-2 break. So,
Michael Cooper was honored as the 1987 NBA Defensive Player of the Year. A remarkable achievement.
To Duncan. He gets doubled. Shaq all over him. He gets away a fadeaway. He makes it potentially unbelievable. Here they go. They get it official. He scores! Scores! And the buzzer. It'll have to be reviewed. They'll review it. They'll review it. The Lakers are going to run to the dressing room and they'll try to get on the plane before the officials can get over to the scorer's table.
Boy,
oh my God.
We got to take a look at it, but I got to tell you, live, it looked good.
I thought it did too. Nuggets, who the Lakers dismantled last time they played them.
I mean, that was only about a week ago.
Yeah, it really was. You know, the Nuggets are going to be ready this week. We'll be in the Mile High City Friday night. Doncic, spinning, turning, shooting, scoring with a soft touch.
Now the Lakers defense has got to take control of this game.
By the way, fans, we've entered the final 5 minutes of the game. Brought to you by Morongo Casino Resort and Spa.
Good job by Vandy. Good job by Vandy. Got a hand in there and forced the turnover.
Again, let me bring up the last game when a 12-0 Charlotte run was good enough to beat Brooklyn at the end of the game. Beat them by 3, 105-102. That's good ball movement by the Lakers. They find the corner and connect. Who rides it up and in, but an offensive rebound and a two-hand jam, followed by Vanderbilt.
Makes it a 4-point game with 4.5 to play.
D'Lo. Big guy Claxton. Lakers trying to dig in on defense. They've been winning games with their defense, but a lot of the jam. All too easy at the rim. Got a technical foul again? Yeah, second delay of game, which equates to a technical foul.
So Austin, who has had real difficulties from the field, will go to the free throw line where he's 6 out of 7.
Lakers as a team, right in the middle of the pack, shooting free throws.
Look at that offensive rebound by Vandy. That activity is what keeps Vandy so valuable. Let alone his defense, but his activity on the floor creates issues.
Again, situation with the Lakers, 7 games in 10 days, 3 sets of back-to-backs. Want to get this one right here. Vincent. Bounce. Luka. See how he is in the clutch. Doncic. Couldn't step back. They were draped all over him. Now it's Reed. Kind of goes. It doesn't go, but back to the free throw line. Austin has 2 points from the field and 7 points at the line. He can go double figures from the line.
He's got 3 attempts here as Keon Johnson there gets called for the foul as he was behind the stripe.
By the way, Austin, despite really an awful shooting night, is close to a triple-double. He now has 10 points, 9 assists, and 8 rebounds. And 2 more coming up.
He just keeps plugging along.
Does he?
Nobody knows better than him that he's not shooting the ball particularly well, but it hasn't stopped his effort on both ends of the floor.
32 minutes tonight, 9 out of 10 from the line, Stu. You've been mentioning it quite a bit. Team-wise, Lakers 12 out of 16. Brooklyn is 16 out of 25. Stick around after the game for the post game. We get all the reaction from the borough of Brooklyn.
And it's a 2-point game.
Yeah, it is. Lakers are down by 8.
Now they got to limit the Nets to 1 and out. These offensive rebounds that hurt the Lakers so far this game.
Outside Johnson put on his move. D'Angelo Russell with 3.5 to play. Shot clock is down to 7. Here comes Claxton. Goes right around Doncic and scores. Luka on the dribble. He has been dominating the basketball most of the night. And he's been seeing a double team literally all night long.
And Brooklyn takes the timeout after the turnover by the Lakers with 3:11 still to play. It's still anybody's game. Lakers just have to stay together.
On the shot clock. Gasol tries to pump fake. Left hand. He jams it left hand. Wow. Now Gasol with his 13th point.
Chris, for a while, thought he was going to try to time it and block it, but the thing you forget about is he's a 7-foot.
What do you think, Stu? Can they pull it out? 99-95.
Absolutely, they can pull it out. All they have to do is stop turning the ball over, number one. Limit this team to only 1 shot attempt, and then execute. But their defense is going to be primary. They have to limit open looks.
Let's give you a game reset. Both teams with 2 timeouts. Lakers have a foul to give. Brooklyn does not. With 3 minutes to play, they got to go back and chase. Shot clock is at 9. And that's just a bad play by Williams. They're up against it now, and Martin stripped away by Reeves. That's going to be a 24-second violation as Austin stripped him as he was going to the rim.
It all started with the point attack as D'Lo was trying to attack Vandy, lost control and put him out of sync.
Reeves is the one now across the timeline. 2:41, the clock's moving here at Barclays Center. Doncic. Kick out the right leg, and kick ball is called. You've got Doncic, Vanderbilt, Connect, Vincent, and Reeves on here in crunch time for the Lakers. Don't connect for 3. Short. Rebound, D'Angelo. Russell taken by the Lakers with the second pick back in 2015. Trying to beat his former team. He was an all-star here a few years back in Brooklyn. Williams, he's in very deep, and they foul him with just 3.9 on the shot clock. Now the Lakers have no fouls left to give. So each team out of fouls.
And it's getting very serious now. 2 free throws here. Pushes it to a 6-point game if he's successful.
Williams, 29 minutes, just 3 points. We're talking about Austin. Williams is 1 for 9 from the floor. And that was his first free throw of the night.
You hold them to about 39% from the field, they being Brooklyn, yet they're leading the game.
The Lakers have been 3-1 this year without LeBron. Battling here. Again, the 8-game winning streak was snapped on Saturday night. 7 in a row lost by Brooklyn. Trying to get back to their winning ways for the first time since February the 22nd. So it finds Connect on its tippy toes with just 11 seconds remaining in the shot clock. And by the way, we're under 2 minutes to play, and it's a 6-point game. Vanderbilt. Catch, shoot, Vincent! Gabe in the corner.
You talk about catching fire. Clock was winding down. Gabe had it in his mind.
Season high 22, 6 for 9 from downtown. Gabe Vincent cuts the lead in half. 101-98. Russell for 3. Russell! Again, he had a chance to win the game with a 3 in Los Angeles and couldn't connect. So both of these games, these two teams this year, going down to the wire. That's a foul and free throws.
Another look at Gabe. Shot clock getting very low. Catch and let fire. He did just that, but D'Angelo had the answer. Not a little bit more time on the clock, but still, the results were the same. Free throws coming down to Gabe Vincent.
Now, the first game against Brooklyn, Gabe had 11. He has doubled that point total so far tonight and looking to add on. Jordan Goodwin will check in. And it's Dalton Connect coming to the bench with 1:22. Connect has shot it 18 times tonight. Second most on the team. Vincent, ultra efficient. 8 out of 12 from the field. And now 2 for 2 from the line. He does not shoot a lot of free throws. Without question. It's not some place that he resides often.
No, he's more of a three-point guy. Doesn't really look to attack the paint that much.
I mean, his 64% is a pretty small sample size. But the thing is here, he made both of them. Behind the clock is D'Angelo. 4-point Laker deficit.
This is a crucial trip down.
Yeah, hand of Johnson. He's trying to move on Doncic, and it does. Luka tried to stay with him. And Johnson, the little jump shot in the lane.
Now you got to attack in a hurry. You can't use up a lot of clock.
Picking up the dribble is Reeves. Doncic. You've got only 46 seconds left in the game. You're down 6. Got to score here. Got to score here. Reeves steps into a 3. Oh! He banked it in to keep the Lakers alive.
And they are just that, alive.
2 out of 13, his first 3 tonight, and he banks it in. He misses that one, and it's over. Brown on his feet. 8 to shoot. Lakers down 3. D'Lo on its way. Rebound. Put up and in. They give up another offensive rebound.
You have one responsibility defensively when you're off the ball. You've got to make sure you find somebody to put a body on, box them out before you go get the rebound. They forced a missed shot, offensive rebound, put back. It's the 16th. Now, 16th offensive rebound for the Knicks tonight.
19 second chance points. Could be more. 108, 103. Desperate times, desperate measures right now for Lakers.
Well, with those offensive rebounds come second chance points. And they have really destroyed the Lakers in that category. They've been very aggressive on the glass. And as a result, they've got those offensive rebounds. They've got those second chance points. And it may be one of the things that spells defeat for the Lakers. 5-point game with 13 seconds.
There's your rebound, offensive rebound story, doubling up the Lakers. All right, timeouts left now. The Lakers have one, and Brooklyn has two. And the Lakers will advance the basketball.
No matter what, the Lakers have to try to extend the game, obviously, but you got to scratch quickly here and then try to extend the game by fouling. But if you don't scratch here, it's a moot point.
Reeves. Ooh, last time out.
And he almost stepped in bounds with his right foot. That would have been a turnover. So he gets the timeout, still down by 5.
From 3, they did, but now they need a bucket in the worst possible way.
And they need it quick.
And Doncic is going to fire up a long 3! 10.6!
Now you can extend the game a bit.
Stu, what were we saying before the game when we were watching Luka shoot from right there, warming up just, when he was out there by himself, and we said, how many is he going to shoot from deep? And it works. You work on that, and when you need it, you get it.
He had no choice. He had to just catch and let fly. It did fly all the way down. Puts the Lakers down by only 2. So now you have to foul and hope that they miss one of the 2 to keep it a one-possession game.
We only have one timeout for either team left. Just in case. Brooklyn has a challenge remaining here in the last 10.6. But Luka, that's his 3rd 3 tonight. I mentioned for the Lakers, they've hit 19 tonight. 18 have been knocked down by Brooklyn.
You got to think, you can't be choosy about who you foul in this scenario. You got to foul the first guy basically who catches the ball. But if you could, you want to make sure that you get the guy on the floor that's possibly their worst free throw shooter. Let him be the guy that's open to receive the pass and then hit him. But you don't have a choice if they inbound it to anybody else.
Lakers battling to the end. Remember, Thursday night we will be in Milwaukee. We'll have the game for you on Spectrum Sportsnet, and then Friday in Denver. Ball will be out of bounds. Williams. In case he can't get it in, they do have one timeout remaining. Lakers need to foul immediately if they don't steal it. Inbound, it's taken all the way.
And on that play, I obviously was boxed out by all the players in front of us. But it seemed like somebody tried to back screen or set a screen and then just go to the basket. A lot of bodies on the floor, or at least one body on the floor, and ends up with a 3-point opportunity.
Yeah, and a 2-possession game.
Ices the game.
Yeah. You would think. And if the Lakers do lose, they'll be 40-23, 15-16 on the road, and 13-11 against the East.
Well, they got the foul, but they didn't prevent the basket. So they did half of it to extend the game. So the 2-point basket, though, that ended all.
Yeah, Lakers don't have a timeout, so they need to just bring it in and fire. Here they come with Reeves, with 6, with 5. He's going to go all the way to score the 2-point bucket. And there's the final timeout called by Brooklyn.
I'm surprised Brooklyn called the timeout. They had an inbounds guy right there. All they had to do was inbound the ball. He just would have inbounded it right away because they had a guy open and there was no Laker close by. So all they do is inbound it.
And now they don't have a timeout to bail themselves out.
Yeah, plus they run the risk of the inbound pass being stolen and someone throwing up a miracle.
Absolutely. Need a steal, but you do have to go the length of the court to 3.2. And it does have to be at least a 3. But you need the steal, obviously. And inbound. And they do get it to Johnson, barely getting it to Johnson. And the immediate foul. I think they'll check the time, but right now it's 2.3. Maybe they'll leave it right there. 1 free throw, game over. And Johnson is 4 for 6 from the line. Well, here we go on this free throw. Now the Lakers, they better know what they're doing here. You can get it to half court immediately. Again, you've got to get the rebound though. If it goes through, the game's over. You got a chance. Swing! And it hit the scoreboard. It was so high, it hit the scoreboard, I think, and went straight down. Game over.
This is the game they'll look back on it. You see 2 missed free throws. The second one rebounded by Luka. And then just more than 3/4 of the court just tried to throw it the distance. But as you mentioned,
hit the board
way short because of the deflection. But the chances of it going from there were slim.
Well, they made 19 threes and shot, or rather 19 free throws tonight for the Lakers, 15. 18 threes for Brooklyn. 19 threes for the Lakers. Luka gets a triple-double, but all for naught here tonight. And the Lakers lose, and the season series is split again. All right, that's the final here tonight. Make sure to catch our next telecast Thursday at 4:30 when the Lakers take on the Milwaukee Bucks. Access Sports and Lakers brought to you by Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water starts right now. See you remaining on the road in Wisconsin on Thursday.
Hello and welcome back to Sportsnet Lakers, brought to you by Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water. Chris McGee, Robert Ory, James Worthy, Mike Bresnahan. We got Mike Trudell out there in Brooklyn. The very short-handed Lakers lose a tough one to the Brooklyn Nets on the road. The Nets have lost 7 straight games. Come on, guys, the Lakers struggle.
Marshall's going to have to shoot this. He does. It scores.
You would concern? You have to tell him what play to make. He knows the game and plays the game.
He's fearless.
This is Najee Marshall driving, spinning, and scoring with pillows soft touch.
He scores at all three levels.
Marshall is the offense initiator. Oh, and a nice change of direction and just shoots right through the A-gap to score.
And is a force on the defensive end.
Yeah, I like being his teammate better than being an opponent. I say that. He works his butt off on both ends of the floor, and he deserves everything he's doing right now.
Najee Marshall has unlocked his potential, and it shows in his confidence.
I think just the confidence that the guys have in Marshall, not just on the offensive end, but on the defensive end too.
He's in a real good groove right now. He's finding his confidence, and he's continuing to build.